From Ezekiel Elliott getting released by the Dallas Cowboys in early March, to Dalvin Cook getting released by the Minnesota Vikings recently, and Austin Ekeler, Josh Jacobs, and Saquon Barkley not getting long extension contracts, begs the question, why are the running backs underappreciated? For that, we have to rewind back to the late 1990s. It's week 4, 1999 season. The Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. Denver's quarterback throws a terrible pass that results in an interception. While Terrell Davis tried to attempt to make a tackle there, he torn his ACL and his MCLs, resulting in him being out for the season. Inserts Olandis Gary, who proceeds to get 1,000 rushing yards season in the 1999 season. The following year, Mike Anderson is the starting running back for the Denver Broncos, and he resulted in 1,400 rushing yards. We bring this back up is because the NFL doesn't need star running backs to succeed in the NFL to result in championships. This could also be resulted also in today's climate, where it's more pass-heavy offense, more than a hand-off the ball offense that we once saw in the 80s and to the 90s as well. Here is another prime example here. DeMarco Murray, for a prime example, of 2014. He's dominating for the Dallas Cowboys, beating Emmitt Smith for the record there on franchise record, having 1,845 rushing yards. He gets let go, gets signed by the Philadelphia Eagles for 5 years, $50 million deal, while Dallas replaces him with McFadden. You may ask, who had more of the rushing yards? Well, it was actually McFadden with 1,000 rushing yards compared to DeMarco Murray's 750 rushing yards. You can also say the results of the great offensive line, which Dallas at that time and still now has a great offensive line compared to the Eagles at that point in time. And when you see the current championships of each running back, every team that has gone to the championship in recent past, there has not been maybe even one player on this list that you could say that was like a true running back that was in consideration of top 10 consideration or so. But you can't say that for all of them. Running back is just not valuable for teams there to give surplus value in today's market. Especially now, this league is now more cat space business in the NFL, where they'll take advantage on getting a quarterback, a tight end, a wide receiver 1, 2, or 3, or pass rusher, or corner, because that helps the team win championships instead of a true number 1 running back. And we can go on a lot, especially with other running backs that did get signed. There are big names that get signed but did not result in a huge impact for their teams. For a prime example, when Todd Gurley got paid, Ezekiel Elliott that got paid as well, David Johnson as well, when he got contracts, none of them helped their team on to the promised lands due to injuries, especially when there's younger players coming out of college replacing these veterans, which the teams will go more to the cheaper option than going to paying a veteran that's been proven but cannot be determined if he can do the same results of last year due to the age, how many times a running back gets hit in the NFL. Here's one solution they can start off with: the franchise tag. When comparing for other positions in that tag, the receivers in 2023 gets an average of $19 million per year, which leads to third highest behind quarterbacks and linebackers, while a tight end figures at around $11 million for the franchise tag in 2023 compared to the running backs. I feel just raising it up to maybe just to a tight end level for running backs gives them a little bit more guarantee, especially with those 5th-year options. Helps them big time there, gives them another opportunity to prove the team once more that they really value, they're more valuable than just a running, because at some point the pass heavy leagues or defenses are bringing it up. Although right now it's still a pass heavy league, defenses are trying to contain those passing heavy teams to the point where you need running backs. Running backs are not going to go away. Running backs will still be there, and I still feel the star running backs will get paid sometime in the future. I don't think it's going to resolve anytime soon as of right now, but I do feel in the brighter future, the running back market will be better once CBA is over in 2030.